We are group number 91, and we have decided to redesign PetSmart.com. PetSmart, when we approached it, had a lot of different issues, including the website was very cluttered with a lot of extra information, which increased extraneous cognitive load. PetSmart also had some forgiveness issues where a user would try to navigate somewhere, and when they approached a link that didn't work, a broken link, an internal server issue, there were no signs or warnings on how to actually approach the problem and how to fix the problem. People that also try to use PetSmart had to be familiar with website designs, and they had to be familiar with how to actually go about navigate a website, how the menus work, and they needed to have an assumption that when there is some text being overlaid or cut off, that they were supposed to continue scrolling just to see more text. Our group so far has gone in and we have adjusted the clutterness to help reduce that extraneous cognitive load. We have shortened up the span of the PetSmart homepage. This has helped to allow the user to actually reach the call to action section sooner, which is used to really grab the user's attention right off the bat. We also adjusted all of the menus. That way, we only presented the user with 4 to 6 choices, which helped the block memory and actually trying to remember the chunking. We also went in and we fixed a job application page, which whenever a user would go in, create a job, and they'd actually apply to the job, they were forced to create an account. However, when they were to go in and actually create the account and then go and apply to the website, it would prompt them with an internal server error. And it would have no kind of information as to how to fix this and how to get around it. Users also, when they were trying to reach out for help or contact PetSmart.com, they would be prompted to a help page. And while this help page was easily accessible from the home page, once they got there, they were given 20 different options of different help sections, which can be good, except it also is used to overwhelm the user. And within these 20 options, they had 6 different buttons they could choose from just to narrow down their search. They also had an option to email a PetSmart.com person. And once they were trying to navigate to where it says press here to email, they wouldn't make it very far and it would actually reroute them to the very home page. So some tasks that we will be trying to record in our study is we will have users that are testing out our site. They will need to apply to a job in Phoenix as an assistant manager at a store near me. So it needs to be at the Phoenix location and they need to be able to filter for an assistant manager. We have been able to fix the site to make it accessible for the user to actually apply to a job without an internal server error from our X-Year publisher. They also will be asked to purchase a can of dog food for a dog who has digestion problems. And they will need to reserve a pet hotel stay for 4 days from a certain time period, from a certain location, and then try to find their way back to PetSmart.com, their home page. Another issue that PetSmart.com had is it would be unclear to the user as to how to actually navigate back to the home page unless they were familiar with websites and knew normally to click the logo would take them back to the home page. So far, this is how our project is turning out. We've redesigned it to reduce the clutter, present the users with only the minimal amount of options, and allow the user to easily get help from this main CTA, along with easily contact and reach out to any of these extra links that would normally be very small and a very long scroll down to reach. So this helped minimize the length and the span that it actually took for a user to move and navigate to a certain spot, which helps retain customers. Thank you.